by Dr. Seuss, who I'm sure you are all very familiar with.
I know Dr. Seuss's books because I have them. Me too.
They're great.
Me too.
Judging by the cover, what do you think this book is going to be about?
Fish. Fisherman.
Okay, let's find out. There's McGilligot's pool. And again.
Stop.
None of us is laughing too. I don't want anyone to laugh.
There's a dedication, and it says, this book is dedicated to T.R. Giesel of Springfield, Massachusetts, the world's greatest authority on blackfish, fiddler crabs, and deagle trout. Written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss. Young man, laughed the farmer, you're sort of a fool. You'll never catch a fish in McGilligot's pool.
You think they'll never catch fish?
That's what the farmer said. The pool is too small, and you might as well know it. When people have junk, here's the place that they throw it. You might catch a boot, or you might catch a can. You might catch a bottle, but listen, young man. If you sit 50 years with your worms and your wishes, you'd grow a long beard long before you catch fishes. Answered Marco. It may be you're right. I've been here 3 hours without one single bite. There might be no fish. But again, well, there might. 'Cause you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know. This might be a pool like I've read of in books, connected to one of those underground brooks. An underground river that starts here and flows right under the pasture. And then, well, who knows?
Is that underground?
Yes, right under the pasture. It might go along down where no one can see, right under State Highway 203, right under the wagons, under the toes of Mrs. Umbroso, who's hanging out clothes. It might keep on flowing, perhaps, who can tell, right under the people in Sneeden's hotel, right under the grass where they're playing croquet, then under the mountains and far, far away. This might be a river, now mightn't it be, connecting McGilligot's pool with the sea? Then maybe some fish might be swimming toward me. If such a thing could be, they certainly would be.
That it is a fish. Are you okay?
Some very smart fellow might point out the way to the place where I'm fishing, and that's why I say, if I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McGilligot's pool.
Look at fish.
Bite into it.
I might catch a thin fish. I might catch a stout fish. I might catch a short or a really long drawn out fish. Any kind, any shape, any color or size, I might catch some fish that would open your eyes.
He's not gonna catch any fish.
I won't be surprised if a dogfish appears, complete with a collar and long floppy ears. Woofing along, and perhaps he might chase a whole lot of catfish right straight to this place.
Catfish. If you catch a dogfish, you would use it for a pet.
Very likely. I might catch a fish with a pinwheel-like tail. I might catch a fish who has fins like a snail. I might catch some young fish who are high-jumping friskers. I might catch an old one with long flowing whiskers. I might catch a fish with a long curly nose. I might catch a fish like a rooster that crows. I might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly, or even a fish made of strawberry jelly.
Strawberry jelly. What's a strawberry jellyfish? I know what it is.
I might catch a seahorse, now mightn't I now? I might catch a fish who is partly a cow.
A cowfish.
A cowfish?
Stop.
Some fish from the tropics, all sunburned and hot, might decide to swim up. Well, they might they not? Racing up north for a chance to get cool, full steam ahead for McGilligot's pool. Some Eskimo fish from beyond Hudson Bay might decide to swim down, might be headed this way. It's a pretty long trip, but they might, and they may.
They're gonna get lost.
I might catch an eel. Well, I might. It depends. A long twisting eel with a lot of strange bends. And oddly enough, with a head at both ends. One doesn't catch this kind of fish as a rule, but the chances are fine in McGilligot's pool.
You're gonna catch one.
You might. I might catch a fish with a terrible grouch. Or an Australian fish with a kangaroo's pouch.
Yeah.
Kangaroo's pouch.
It's a kangaroo fish.
A kangaroo fish.
Who wants to catch small ones like mackerel or trout? Say, I'll catch a sawfish with such a long snout that he needs an assistant to help him about. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McGilligot's pool?
A lot of fish.
I'm going there.
He's gonna get full.
Some roughneck old lobster, all gristle and muscle, might grab at my bait, then would I have a tussle? To land one so tough might take 2 or 3 hours, but the next might be easy. The kind that likes flowers.
The kind that likes flowers.
There should be a kind that loves junk.
I might catch some sort of a fast-moving bloke who zips through the waves with an overarm stroke. I might and I may, and that's really no joke.
I say that will be a flop.
A fish, even faster, a fish if you please, who slides down the sides of strange islands on skis. He might ski on over and pay me a visit. That's not impossible, really? Now is it?
No.
A singing fish.
So you would grab him.
Some circus fish? Fish from an acrobat school? Might stage a big show in McGilligot's pool.
Might be a big show in the McGilligot's pool.
Might be a good, yeah.
Or might I catch a fish from a stranger place yet? From the world's highest river and far off Tibet. Where the falls are so steep that it's dangerous to ride 'em. So the fish put on chutes and they float down beside him. From the world's deepest ocean, from way down below, from down in the mud where the deep divers go, from down in the mire and the muck and the murk, I might catch some fish who are all going glurk.
Glurk. Sleeping.
Glurk, 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 glurk.
Sleep fishing.
Whales? I'll catch whales. Yes, a whole herd of whales. All spouting their spouts, all thrashing their tails. I'll catch 50 whales, then I'll stop for the day. 'Cause there's nothing that's bigger than whales, so they say. Still, of course, it might be
A whale. It might be a whale.
that there is something bigger. Some sort of a kind of a thingamajigger. A fish that's so big, if you know what I mean, that he makes a whale look like a tiny sardine.
Whoa. That's so big. Wow, that would be bigger than the whole classroom.
Oh, the sea is so full of a number of fish. If a fellow is patient, he might get his wish.
He wants all the fish in there.
And that's why I think that I'm not such a fool when I sit here and fish in McGilligot's pool.
And then I got pool. Mama.
Is there one more page? What? They should put longer in there.
I know, this story is great. It could go forever.
All
All right. So now we're going to sing a song.
Stop.
This I'm going to write the name of the song on the board here.
Didaguga.
Remove that yellow.
I didn't get to read the letter.
What letter?
We're a little late for the letter. I'll tell you what it said later.
Okay. So the song is called Have You Ever Been Fishing?
I've been fishing.
I haven't.
Okay.
I went fishing at the beach.
You
I didn't do enough fishing. Actually, I did.
ever what does ever start with? E.
Ever.
Ben. B. E. E. N.
Fishing.
Fishing.
Ever been
What does fishing start with?
Fishing.
And it makes what sound? The sound? F. I. What's that next letter? It's an I. Fishing. SHING. And since we're asking a question, have you ever been fishing? What do we put at the end?
Exclamation point.
A question mark. Then everybody knows that we're asking a question. Okay, so first, before we do the song, I want to make sure that we're aware of the preschool rules. I know you all know them, and I'm sure you're really great, but we just want to do a once over. So it says learning and belonging preschool's important responsibilities. Number 1, keep yourself safe. Number 2, keep each other safe. And number 3, keep our classroom safe.
That's for everything.
So during this song, I want you to keep these rules in mind, because these are our responsibilities to keep ourselves and each other safe.
In the classroom.
In the classroom. So if everybody could stand up for me. And while singing, there's going to be some motions. So you can follow along with me with the motions, but as the responsibilities say, be careful not to hurt anyone or touch anyone. And the kids who are here last year may recognize this song as we go through it. So it starts like this. Have you ever been fishing on a sunny, sunny day and seen all the little fishies swimming up and down the bay with your hands in your pockets and your pockets in your pants? All the little fishies do the hoochie coochie dance. Have you ever been fishing on a rainy, rainy day and seen all the little fishies with umbrellas in the bay, with their hands in their pockets and their pockets in their pants? All the little fishies do the hoochie coochie dance. Have you ever been fishing on a cold, cold day and seen all the little fishies frozen solid in the bay, with their hands in their pockets and their pockets in their pants? All the little fishies do the hoochie coochie dance. Have you ever been fishing on a sunny, sunny day and seen all the little fishies swimming up and down the bay, with their hands in their pockets and their pockets in their pants? All the little fishies do the hoochie